I like movement shooters, and I'm also a game dev, so why don't we do a minuscule amount of trolling and make an entire movement shooter FPS title. I've always loved movement shooters like ULTRAKILL, Titanfall 2, or KARLSON. These are some really nice FPS titles that just have so much love put into them by the devs. But what's cool in all of these titles is that you can go ridiculously fast with just simply movement tech. Though I have never tried speedrunning myself, but I am a big fan of the speedrunning scene, since game go fast means cool. After being stuck with the crews for the last 2 years, I have realized that I've been slowly losing interest in bullet hells, and I have gotten into many FPS movement shooter titles, like ULTRAKILL. And just seeing the amazing combos ULTRAKILL players can pull off with all the tools they have in the game just makes me feel like, I really want to make a video game like that, where each and every single weapon is balanced and has a use in the game, with quick switching and weapon comboing as the main way of fighting enemies. But I'm also really into SCP. I guess you would know where I'm taking this now. But I don't want to make it an ULTRAKILL clone, because if it was an ULTRAKILL clone, why don't you just go play ULTRAKILL? Seriously, it's a great game. Just go buy it or something. It's like 25 bucks. And I really love the fact that ULTRAKILL is just a game dev going, ooh, I think this will be cool in my game, and repeating that 15 times over. Because we quite literally got everything. We've got money, giant railguns, rocket riding, nukes, the physical manifestation of your mom, this abomination, and a multitude of Easter eggs. There's so much creativity and freedom there, instead of sticking to a certain agenda, which is why I love indie games. I'll skip the basic parts of adding movement, looking at all the basic settings and menus and stuff. Let's get to the special game mechanics. It's a first-person shooter game, and all first-person shooter games needs a shooty, or else why would you call it a first-person shooter game? So let's add a gun, and now let's add some other guns. Very nice. And let's sprinkle on a little bit of spiciness onto those guns. Weapon swapping system? Done. Alright, all the basics are in. That's pretty nice. And then we can have some test maps and enemies. And the main menu? The main menu. I'm too lazy to make a main menu, so let's just create a full-on 3D scene to act as the main menu with world space canvas and a full-on shooting range. Perfect. This was 3 months of progress, by the way, all covered in a minute, because I forgot to record all of it. And now that we have already gotten this far, I want to start working on some weapon abilities, because weapon abilities allows for more variation and more combos, and it gives the weapon more purpose than to just shoot. I started by writing the bases for abilities, so more of like a general template of what an ability should have. Then I created the dash ability. When you're equipped with a katana, doesn't matter if you're still drawing it out, you can right click to dash in whatever direction your movement key is pressed. If there isn't any movement keys pressed, it'll just dash you forward. You can also dash upwards as well as dash downwards, making it very good for movement. There is one downside, however, is that it completely stops your velocity after ending, so use this wisely. Oh, and I also made a universal weapon stamina, which is used for all weapon abilities, as sort of like a resource that you need to manage, and to prevent spamming. Oh, and while playtesting, I found out if you quickly switch to another gun after activating the ability, you could just prevent the velocity stop from happening. And that's pretty dope, so let's keep it in the game.
A few moments later.
What's an idea for another ability that I could add? I love giant lasers, so let's add a giant laser. Wrote the base for a projectile-based ability, created a new piercing hit scan projectile, and just slap it on the machine gun. You can only use the ability once your machine gun has overheated, and it pierces through a lot of enemies. Wait a second. Wasn't this supposed to be an SCP game? Oh no, my friend. There's a reason why you are this fast in this game. And no, not because of your player character does 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10k run every single day for a year and a half. It's because he's anomalous. No, the human is not anomalous, but you are using anomalous mobility gear that is constructed with the usage of multiple physics-based anomalous materials. Don't try to find them on the wiki, it's not there. You are going to be playing as MT8 Unit Row 47, the Equestrians. which is a task force that is specialized in raiding hostile compounds, such as the bases of other groups of interests. And now that you know what we're dealing with, it's time for us to make some more cool stuff. For example, a teleporting axe. Wait a second, isn't that just an ender pearl? Yes, but actually no, because you can hit people with it. I started by making an axe model in Blender and slapping it into Unity. Filled in all the materials, made some animations, and voila, an axe is done. Fully swingable and throwable. I then coded the projectile to teleport the player once it hits an enemy, which is a good way to prevent the player from teleporting out of map bounds since enemies will always stay in bounds. Add a little bit of explosions and it's done. Teleporting axe. The game is on itch.io if you want to try it out. I will provide a link in the description. Go download now, gamers, and give me your feedback on a Discord server, which is also linked below. See you guys in the next one.